What is angst? Well, angst is a emotion, it's a feeling that we all have once in a while. It's anxiety, it's apprehension, it's insecurity. It's all those emotions rolled into one, and they call it angst. It's when you're in a situation where you're just not feeling well. We all have emotions. We all have feelings. The key to dealing with your feelings and emotions, with your angst, is to understand that you are in a bad mood. You're nervous about something. You're insecure about a situation that's occurring in your day. But you have to deal with it. Dealing with your angst in a positive, healthy way may save your life. Everybody deals with their angst, their anxieties, their emotional opportunities, if you want to call them that. The adversities that we all encounter throughout our lives, sometimes daily, sometimes hourly, sometimes weekly, but we all do it once in a while. Everyone deals with them in a different way. Me, when I'm uptight, when I have angst, I do this. I go out and I take a walk. Or I do some form of exercise. I do something positive. I embrace that angst and understand that this is not my normal psyche. This is not how I usually am. So I know something's bugging me. It could be something from work, something from life. I just may have woken up on the wrong side of the bed. We all do. The key is dealing with it in a healthy, happy way that will make you actually better for it. Like I said, I exercise often. I'll grab a good book. I'll reach out and call a friend or family member that I know I probably haven't spoken to recently. I will do anything to make that angst turn into something positive. But all too often, a lot of folks eat their angst. And by that I mean emotional eating. And when you look at the world, and the fact that over 60%, that's over half the world, is overweight. And climbing up toward 40%, that's 4 out of 10, are obese. Now, obesity, and also long-term being overweight, is the number one cause of death in the world. And I'm not kidding about that. It's a very, very serious thing. Number one reason for heart disease, causes a lot of cancers. It's the number one reason for diabetes. Joint problems. When you're walking around on a carriage that's designed to handle 150 or 60 pounds and you got 200 pounds or 250, your body was not designed to handle that much weight. So you're going to have knee problems, joint problems. You're going to have depression. You're going to have angst. But the worst thing you can do is contribute to that by eating your angst. So, emotional eating, or not dealing with what's ailing you in a positive, healthy way, contributes to the number one cause of death in the world. Overweight, obesity, eating your angst will kill you. So what do? Well, like I said, I always, as much as I can, because I have weaknesses. My weaknesses is I'll grab a bag of chips. And I may think I'm hungry, but I'm not. I just have a thing with potato chips, salty, crunchy snacks. I combat it with better healthy eating. Instead of grabbing those chips, instead of grabbing that candy bar, instead of grabbing that big tub of ice cream, instead of eating that cheeseburger that you know you don't need because you just ate one 2 hours ago, grab a handful of healthy nuts, almonds, pistachios, walnuts. Grab a stick of gum. If you are very orally fixated and you always need to eat something, eating popcorn, eating snacking, eating candy, that's going to add and contribute to your emotional eating. Eat a stick of sugarless gum. Eat a hard candy, sugar-free. Put a cough drop in your mouth. I know I have, put 2 or 3, 4 cough drops in my mouth throughout the day as a way, to soothe my throat, but maybe to combat any kind of urge to emotionally eat my angst. Do anything other than grab that food that you don't need. Don't stick your hand in a refrigerator or the cupboard. Stick your hand into a good book. Read a good book. Meditate. Grab your wife's hand or your spouse's hand and take a nice walk. Don't eat your angst. Now I know easier said than done, because eating your angst, emotional eating, is more psychological, as far as I'm concerned, than a physical problem. So call your doctor. Research why you're doing it. Get a second opinion. Understand the repercussions. And the repercussions are cholesterol, high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, that litany of horrible, life-threatening diseases that I mentioned earlier. Think about that. Think about your loved ones. Think about the emptiness you will leave by dying or being unhealthy way too early. And the next time you feel anxiety, which we all do, sometimes daily, if you feel insecure, which is a common human trait, instead of reaching for that candy bar or reaching for that unhealthy snack, reach for something else. Reach for Live Life 365 or anyone else out there that can help you combat eating your angst. Stop your emotional eating. Change your life for the better. I'm here to help. So are thousands of other folks out there, but check with me first, because I think I'm pretty good. And I will help you stop eating your angst. We will stop emotionally eating, change your life for the better. Good luck out there. And grab a handful of almonds, take a walk, call your mother, and stop eating your angst. Until next time, peace.